Anybody out there? Is anybody in there? Is anybody out there? I'm gonna go check on one thing and I'll be right back. Hey, hey, there's Ray Crump and Joanne. Hi, Joanna. Joanna, Anna Bobana, Fee Fi Fofana. I'm in the middle of nowhere. All right. You got me doing what you want me to, baby, what you want me to do. You got me up, you got me down, you got me up, down, and down, any way you want me to be. Yeah. Got me doing what you want me to, baby, what you want me to be. You got me doing what you want me to, baby, what you want me to be. You got me running, you got me hiding. You got me run, hide, everywhere you want to be. Yeah. You got me running where you want me to, baby, what you want me to be. Woo-hoo. You got me running like you want me to, baby, like you want me to be. You got me running, you got me hiding. You got me run, hide anywhere you want me to be. Mm-hmm. You got me doing what you want me to, baby, what you want me to be. All right now. Oh, when you're out on the streets, you gotta have a smoke. You're talking all blue and you're starting to choke to roll your own. You roll your own. This is for Gandalf. Get out your papers, get out your stash and roll your own. Oh, roll your own, roll your own, roll your own, roll your own, roll your own. Hello, raccoon little bear. Roll your own. Roll your own. Hey, there's Gandalf. You missed it. I just played your song, Gandalf. Roll your own. Well, bark, bark. Ruthie. Ruthie, come here, Ruthie. Woof, woof. So what do you guys do today, man? I had a great day. I had a prosperous day, man. Check out my shorts on the one that I did. I went to that Air and Space Museum. Oh man, you talk about awesome, you guys. Oh, they had this gate going across the main part, and I go, where does this? I mean, bridge. Where does this bridge go? Went like over a little wash. And you go over there, and they have a brand new looking B-52 with the X-15 on it. Oh man. Oh, and Mobile Tech. Wait till you see all these planes, man. They even had one military issue. It was like it looked like no bigger than an umbrella or something. They called it some kind of propeller operated something, and they had a soldier up there. They had him up there on the roof like he's flying around. It was pretty cool, man. Yeah, X-15 is cool. Gandalf, X-15 is cool as hell, but every time you see an X-15 now, you know, you just see it by itself. But this X-15 was fastened underneath the wing of a B-52, man. It's awesome, man, awesome. I was like, holy crap, you know. And then after I went in that place, there was a bunch of people walking around, and I told everybody, I go find that bridge and go see that B-52 with the X-15 on the wing, man. Everybody went over there and saw it. So here, cheers. Cheers. Cheers to Mobile Tech. Mobile Tech, they had Army gliders, Air Force gliders, all kinds of gliders, and weird stuff that you'd never thought could fly, man. Jeez, man. And then I seen what else did I say? Well, I don't care, because whatever I miss, I could go back, because I've got a ticket, a 2-day ticket, and then I can go back. I think they said within a week or two. You know, you don't have to be consecutive days. So that is awesome, man. Woo! So I'm in the, like they say, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I can't tell you where I am because oh, the walking around was fine, Ray. It wasn't hot. The heat was only like 60, 65 or so. The part that's bad is, you know, if you want to get there's a lot of water fountains and machines and all that kind of stuff around, but they don't allow you to take a backpack. See, if I had a backpack, a small backpack, I would get, you know, just fill it up with water and stuff, because they even have restrooms way out there too. But it's more than 5 or 6 acres out there, man. It's big, man. It's got a bunch of planes on it. But yeah, what's really cool is the Air Force Base is right across the highway. So every once in a while you see like a Apache flying over, and they'd make it a point to come fly over to the museum, man. Then the airplane too, the C-130 looking plane, you know. I saw a B-52 flying stealth at 200 feet off the deck. Oh, that's cool, man. Cool. Sean, would you like to be interviewed on a live stream sometime? By you, Gandalf? Sure. That would be great. If you catch me soon enough, I could do it out here, man, and just be like, the real deal. The real deal, you know. But like I said, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm not going to tell you guys where I'm at, so you guys can't, people like Dirty Knobs can't track me down. Oh, hey, Dirty Knobs, there he is. How you doing, man? And you know that by the time that this gets out to the public, then blah, 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 and I'll be long gone, blah, blah, blah. Is that a resonator guitar? No, it's a Fender Telecaster. I just don't have it plugged in. See, that's what it is there, Little Bear, or Little. Rob Q, what are you doing, man? I do have it, and I have my ham wire too, that I could get any kind of frequency that I want, man. I'm sorry, I said Strat, but it's a Telecaster. Well, I showed you the thing, didn't I? There we go, see? Fender Telecaster. But, all right, Rob Q. He's a fine American. Yeah, and he's also a ham out of LA. Well, get on your radio and shoot me some talk now. Aha. Hey, Jeff, how you doing, man? I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, and it's not snowing, but you guys can't tell. Wait a minute, don't look at the mountains, because then you'll know where I am, and you'll come hunt me down. Rob Q. I'm just joking there. But you know how they are, all these people, these most of the girls, really, the good-looking girls out there, and they go, I'm not going to tell you where I am because you come and look me up, you know, except for Unstoppable Morgan. She's moving to Tallahassee, Florida, and she says she doesn't care anymore, and she's not going to hide from nobody. So if you want to run into her, then you can go out there to Tallahassee. That's right, Pamela Anderson. Hey, she's kind of cute now, man. She's ever since whatever she did something where she's not putting on makeup and stuff anymore, but she looks fine still, you know, whatever age she is. She's in her 50s, maybe early 60s, I don't know, but she looks great for going au naturel, as they call it, you know, no makeup and all that crap. She said she got tired of putting on makeup and stuff. I saw who was it? There's a guy there's a YouTuber, you know who it is, 909. He called the German in Venice, and he went there and they had a meetup for her for Pamela Anderson. He was going to record it and all that, and I think they let him, but I think they made him take it down or something. But she was saying that she doesn't, ever do makeup and all that stuff now and stuff. But I don't know at that time, but it was pretty cool that he got to interview her. But I guess he's semi-popular out on the West Coast, German in Venice. I like him. He's pretty cool. Pretty cool. She stopped wearing makeup after her makeup lady died. Is that what it was? So what? If the guy that makes beer dies, then you're not going to drink beer anymore? German. It's not German, dirty knob. It's German. They say it like German. They can't say in Germany we used to make rhubarb pie. They have to say Germany. In Germany, we used to cook out of the trash cans to make the gravy for 300 people. Diego waiting to see if they can get Pika Yuki. I have a lovesick puppy here. I'll show her there later. Right now, I'm at the back of the van trying to keep warm because it got cold all of a sudden. I went, man, it's cold. I'm gonna build a fire, And I was walking around this area, and surprisingly enough, there's a bunch of old dead wood, so I'm gonna light it up. When auf außen deinem Hintern fliegen, come give me thine on hand. That's all I know. Come give me thine on hand. And I dug a little tiny hole because there's no rocks for a fire pit. But look, see, I'm gonna light it up. I'm gonna light it up, man, and get warm. But I won't do that till later. Let's see, is the signal and everything? This is just, it says full 5G, so that's what's running it today. So T-Mobile, you should be proud of yourself, T-Mobile. You're actually doing it. Actually, I'm about I want to say 10, 15 miles west of Benson. If you guys know where Benson is on I-10, then you know where I am. So there is a place here. It's a state trust land, and that means it's not BLM. So that means it's not free for everybody and their brothers to come out here and camp. If you come camp out here, you do have to have the state of Arizona state trust land certificate, and that costs you like a whole $15, $20 for the whole year. Nah, it's not Pecos Canyon. It's close to the. Hey, old mechanic, how you doing, man? Hey, old mechanic, did a sad taper? Did sad taper give you a message with my number in it? I wanted to give you my number when you're on the road because just in case, not that you're gonna have any trouble or anything, but if you have any questions, you can text me or call me, man. So. Well, hell with it. I'll just give it to you. If he hasn't given it to you, then I'll just give it to you, old mechanic. You got a pencil? Everybody get a pencil. Get a pencil and write my number down. Half the people here already know my number anyway, so. I saw that you did a live stream. You sat there and did a live stream, but I couldn't see it. I couldn't go through it again because I guess you don't put yours where you watch them over and stuff. So, okay, let's play. Name that tune. Ready? Let's see. Name this one. Ready? Now, that's no fair. Dirty Knobs is cheating. Dirty Knobs is looking up on Google Sound. I'm just kidding, man. I knew that you'd know. Yep, you did well. Okay, what's this one? Long Tall Woman. That Long Tall Woman was kind of weird song for back then, for the 60s. Saturday night I was downtown running from the FBI, remember? It was blah, blah, blah. It was kind of weird back then. I'm out of tune. Yeah, I think it is. It was supposed to be sort of a true type story. Okay, you're ready. 405-733-1195. Did you get it? 405-733-1195. I ain't scared of giving my number out because I'm not beautiful. Because I'm not one of them girls. So. Really, nobody wants to molest you. That's funny. All right. Okay, so there you go, man. You know, where are you guys at? Did you guys make it to the Black Kettle campground? I was gonna tell you, old mechanic, if you go to the Black Kettle campground, there's one at the front. Right when you go in there, it's over to the left, but there's only like 6 or 7 spots there. But if you go to the big side of the lake, go all the way over there, and you can park anywhere on the side there. They just don't like you to get on the grass, okay? They don't want you messing with their nice trimmed grass and stuff. So, and that's the same with that skip out. Hey, there he is. Let's see, where is he? Hey, how you doing, W. Drones? Daryl. I freaked this guy out today. I came out here. This is a. I don't know if you know this, Daryl, but this is a state trust land camping area. It's on the map like that if you know where to look for. And I turned out here and I seen these guys over there and I went, who are these guys? You know, out there. They had pickups and stuff, and then they started flying their drones around and stuff. And I went, oh yeah, watch this. So when they weren't looking, I went over there and parked, and I got my drone out and I flew it around and stuff and went up real high, and he could hear it. He was like, he comes over and goes, what are you doing? Are you flying? That was pretty cool, man. I can't wait, you guys. If you guys go check out W Drones, he does some good drone work, man. He's a professional, I think. He's making money off of it, you know, doing stuff on stuff. I can't remember what he said, but I lost interest in those other channels. No clue what's happening on them. Ditto, Dirty Knobs. It's not, you know, if drama has to run your channel, if people don't want to watch your channel because you're showing them cool stuff like this, you know, out here in the middle of nowhere, the mountains and all that stuff. Of course, I won't get a sunset because the clouds and stuff, but if drama has to run your channel, then the heck with it, you know. Devil Dog. Hey, Devil Dog, was that you that commented on my video, my short? Because I didn't recognize the 164 or something, but some guy named Devil Dog 164 was getting on to me because I posted that Phantom, that what do you call it? The Phantom, the U.S. Air Force. It was the U.S. Air Force Thunderbird, and it was a Phantom. It was like in immaculate shape. But I was the one that do that. I did that. What's that say? Black Killer was going to be here a while. We were liking it. Oh, you like it? Oh, cool, man. Okay, there you go. If you got a fishing pole, old mechanic, go out to that little fishing dock over there and just drop down a little jig. I think I used the orange jig, and I caught a big old crappie, man. Hi, DD, fancy seeing you here. Mapping, there you go. See, he does all this stuff. W Drones, mapping, LiDAR, thermal, and methane emissions all across the country. So you know this guy's making some bucks, man. That's pretty good. We don't need no stinking drama. That's right, man. That's right. We want people like Daryl, W Drones, to come into our lives and have a good time, you know. That's what we're here to do is, hey, there's Silent Forgotten. But okay, Devil Dog, it wasn't you, but there was another guy with your name, Devil Dog, but his is Devil Dog 1964. And he was snapping at me, and I'd say something back and start laughing. So I hope he doesn't get mad, you know. Next comment, I'll just say, hoorah! Chris is in here. How you doing, Chris? But, well, thanks, man. Devil Dog, how's the hand doing? Yeah, how's all your surgery stuff, man? Eddie is the Devil Dog. He is definitely an old fart with an attitude. I know. When you comment on a short that you do, just look at it. It's on one of my last two shorts in the comments that he made. You know, I like those kind of people that comment, and they're what I call the angry commenter. No matter what they do, what you do, they're angry or something. You know, they're like, why did you have to do that? Like I had this lady comment, I don't know if you guys remember, but about 2 years ago, I did a video on this 180-year-old or something like that, old sod house. Yeah, hoorah! Old sod house in Oklahoma, right? And she was complaining, she goes, well, half the video was over before you got to see the inside of the sod house. How unfortunate, you know? And that's the only thing she could tell you, you know, is something like that, instead of, well, you could have showed a little bit more or something like that, or thanks for trying. But instead, she's just like, blah, 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 blah. You know, there's a lot of angry people out there. But I just say, okay, thank you. Maybe I'll try to do better next time. And thanks for your comment, because it still helped me out right there, you know. I'm angry all the time. Nah, you're not angry all the time. You're just angry whenever you and Gary get into it. I don't know. Sometimes Gary just don't get it what you're trying to say or something, though. So now watch. He's going to come in here and go, I am not. I love him, too. He's pretty good. I love Gary. He's funny, man. But I like when you start joking with him, though. Like when when he was eating peanuts with his rum and stuff, and you were getting on to him about that, and he's like, I don't care. I still like them. I'm going to still keep on eating it. And then look what I found. I was looking for wood to burn, but look at this thing. What is that? It's one of those big looking sticker things, but it died. Look at it. It'd make a good torch, wouldn't it? Just light that up and go. "Rah, ah." But shoot, yeah, I like. Let me see. Terrible. We had a big surprise ice storm, and oh yeah. Tell me about it, man. I was sitting there. Everybody here is complaining because it's cold, man. Like I was up in Shiprock up there, and it wasn't supposed to be snowing, and I was way out there around the side of the mountain and stuff, and all of a sudden it was just like blowing snow right at me, and I was like, you can see it in my video too. So I can't wait to put together the whole video of that. Then on the way back, I said, well, I'm gonna go back to Arizona where it's warm, and then look at this sky, you know, and it's kind of cold too. But when I was coming back down, I was driving through these small high desert towns, and one of them was called Snowflake. Okay, Snowflake. Go figure. So I look in the distance. Yeah, there's a patch of snow up there by Snowflake and stuff. And then it's kind of a hilly town, and I stop and get gas at this place. And while I'm getting the gas, it starts really snowing. And I'm going, yeah, it's just faking, just trying to sit there and say, give you something to remember. And then went to a town called Sholo, and it really started snowing. But you know, it was just a big fake because it wasn't warm enough to stick or nothing. But still, it's kind of weird, all the snow just blowing in your face. So. It's been hot here. Oh, you're hot in Alabama? Well, you got it made. You're the only one. You're the only one that's hot. Well, that didn't sound right, huh? John said Joanna's the only one that's hot. You know what I mean, Joanna. I always mess with Joanna. But it's about time it's hot there, because all those storms and stuff you've been getting, and they come by here, then you end up getting it too. But you get it like a week later than everybody else, you know. But oh, I see a little bit of blue sky up there. You guys can't see it, but because it's farther down. But I see blue sky. All right, yes, there's a little bit of blue sky. I hope it all this stuff goes away. It gets nice. I could use a good day of just sitting here and have pure sunshine and charge up my solar panels. This is probably the last meetup that I'm going to organize. Why? Why do you say that, Devil Dog? You know, I've heard other people say that too, not of yours, but I was talking to some of the get-togethers, and they've been doing for like yearly things, like 3 or 4 years in a row. Yeah, he said it's too much of a pain in the butt, and people come to really depend on you and stuff, and it's your really fault, you know, if something happens. Like if you're out there, somebody trips and falls down and lands on a rattlesnake outside her trailer door, then you're the one that they're going to call, and you're the one that's going to be responsible to take her to the hospital and all that stuff, you know. So he doesn't want all that, plus the physical stuff like bringing trailer fulls of firewood and all that, you know. Daryl says, it's supposed to rain out there tomorrow. We should be around flying some more in the morning. Okay, don't wake me up with the drone. I heard you. I heard that. I heard before you left, you were flying a little bit. I heard it way up there. It sounded like it was way up high. So you probably got some good footage of this area. If you want to see my last drone work, Daryl, look on my channel and look up it's called Free Camping in Arizona by Bowie, Arizona. That's that Indian Bread Rocks, and that's all just drone. It's like 5 or 6 minutes of drone, but it came out all right. You know, I'm not that pro, but you know, it's all right. I thought it's all right for me, for my videos. Joanne is having hot flashes. That was the DJI Avata 2. Okay. I was zipping all over the place doing flips and stuff. Cool, cool. So I heard it once way up there. So you must have been hauling butt, because those things are supposed to be like super fast. That's pretty cool, man. Somebody that's active with the drone that could do all that stuff. So tell me, you don't do any kind of other job, and the drone is your basic income now? If so, man, all the power to you, man. That's great. That's great stuff, man. If you guys listen, just doing a drone is not just like, showing you cool places out in the desert or following your car around and all that stuff. They actually can make your living with it. Like, see, Daryl, he says they pay my living. I love it, and I feel blessed. And you should, man, because you got it all good, man. Because you're doing something that you love to do, and it's just like playing at first, but then after a while you get serious, and now you're making mapping places and stuff. And that's awesome work. That's pretty cool. But yeah, a lot of people think of that, everybody that's listening about the drone. If you had a drone license, the Part 107, you can get a job like for all these people, that realtors and stuff that want to put your, to boost up your sales properties and stuff, or just not just houses, but real property. You just go out there and make a drone of the land or the house or whatever, and say this and that, and do it from different directions. When you get unbusy, Eddie, I need to talk to you. Okay. Eddie who? Eddie Spaghetti with the meatball eyes. Daryl, I assume that you're staying with somebody in this area right now. And do you know if there's any fire bans right now? Because I thought about making a little tiny fire, but I don't know. I don't know if it's not allowed or not. So, oh, you're staying in Tucson, but you don't know about the law. Okay. Yeah, then I might just light it up anyway. I don't have that much wood, but the stuff I have will make a nice little a blaze for a little while before I go to bed. Okay, no problem, man. Appreciate it though. Yeah, man. That Pima Air and Space Museum is totally awesome, man. They have like one, two, three. They have like 6 or 7 different buildings, and they're all air conditioned and stuff. And shoot, the first, I don't know how long I was in there. Must have been about an hour or so. But the first 2 buildings just took up all your time, and then you go out in the outside, and then you just start sitting there and going, geez, which way do I go? Do I go to the left, right, or what? And then it's amazing. There's a lot of walking to do though. So if you go out to that museum, make sure you sit there and or your legs are in shape and stuff. And if you need a cane or something, take it with you, because you'll feel it after that walk around that museum. It's pretty neat. And also, here's a little bit of trivia too. They had, I think they said it was 1950 something to 1970 or something, but they showed it and they go, this was a surveillance drone from back then. So see, everybody just says, oh, drones, they just made them recently and all this stuff. No, that's these high-powered drones that they fly around now. Some of them are about the size of a small jet and stuff, but they had these heavy-looking drones a long time, man. Yeah, exactly, man. And I got a picture of one of those, and one of them it says Oh yeah, one of them had jaws on it. It said something. That's what they named it, and they stopped making it or stopped using it around the time that Jaws came out. But it was pretty cool looking, man. I wonder how they lit it up and got it going to flying. And I guess once you got flying and controlled, and then after it's out of gas or fuel or whatever, it's just going to crash on you. But yeah, it was really amazing to see flying stuff, man. You see some of those. Hey, can I ask you a personal question? Yeah, Devil Dog, go ahead. What is my nationality? My dad has a lot of Indian, so I'm on the tribal roll. And one of the things that he did when we were young. Well, let me answer it like Kamala. When I was growing up, we were raised in a poor family. Blah blah blah. No, but yeah, one of the greatest things my dad did, and my dad was a lifer. My dad was a lifer in the military over 30 years, and when he got out, he wanted another job, so he was a policeman for the state for a long time. And then he was then he wanted other stuff. He kept wanting more stuff to do. Then he delivered Meals on Wheels and all that kind of stuff. But one of the things that he did when we were young, when we were babies and stuff, is he enrolled us on the Potawatomi tribal rolls, and that has reaped all kinds of benefits because now I don't have to rely on the Medicaid and this and that, you know, whatever you guys use and stuff. I could use that in addition to, but I'd rather go to the tribal places, and they're more personal with you and stuff. And they give you even like they'll have all you have a phone in, mail your prescriptions and stuff to you, you know, and that's really handy. The only thing I'm not satisfied with is the dental. You could pass for white, Hispanic, Native American, yeah, and but anyway, what really the bad part is during COVID and stuff, 19 or 20 and or 2020 and all that, the dental part was all messed up with the tribe and stuff, and I couldn't get on it, and that's part of the reason why I wanted to get in there to fix all my teeth. But I could never. Every time I get on there, they go, "Well, yeah, but it's still going to be 2 years before we get to see you and all this stuff." I said, "Well, okay." So my plan B is I'm going to be going to Mexico. I'm going to have my daughter fly with me. We're going to go to Mexico, down to Algodones down there. And you know, you hear all these people, these nomads and stuff, where they say, we're going to Algodones to get dental work and eyeglasses and all that stuff. Well, that's what I'm going to do. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Yep, I'm going to go do Algodones also. Yeah. Well, let's go together. Let's go. Well, no, we can't, because if you go together, if you go, are you going to bring your dog? See, that's the problem. And here's the problem also, Mobile Tech. If I went to Algodones to do all the stuff I needed, I figured it'd probably take either 3 days to a week, you know. And why not stay there in the town, you know, in Yuma, for that time that you're in there, and just walk across, you know. That would probably make more sense than staying in the van or whatever, you know. I'm sending you an email with Steve's phone number backwards. He would like to interview you. Okay. Yeah, I could spend a week down there. Dog stays here. Yeah, it's better, because if the dog is too much distraction, you know. But yeah, you know, so I just need a phone number, Eddie. 8765409. Eddie, what is your phone number? Oh, thanks. I didn't know you could hear it. Yeah, you still live in Texas? 832. Yeah, you still live in Texas? Yeah. In fact, Daryl, Devil Dog is putting on, well, there I go, saying it's his, but Devil Dog and this other guy named Belt Loop 29, they're putting on a get together down in just north, what is it? Northeast of Houston. You probably know the area and stuff. There's a lot of good people. There's a lot of good Texas people that come in this channel too, Daryl. There's one called Adventure Dot America, and he's pretty good. He's pretty good too. He does a lot of live streams on Texas and stuff. He's in not Padre Island, but Corpus Christi. I'm starting to host Veteran Month drone fly. See, that'd be kind of cool. If Devil Dog ever did it, he'd probably want to get him one. You know, your first live. Well, your first hosting of one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. After a while, then if you become real popular with it, and if you make it regular, your lives regular, then people will come. You like if you do on Tuesday night or something like that, or a Sunday night, and start doing it every Tuesday or Sunday, the people will show up because they know that you'll be on there, Daryl. So. I have to look what the temperature is right now. Heck, I bet it's only 60 or 50. Listen to this, man. I come down here, back down here to Arizona, so it'll be warmer weather. And look, it's 52 degrees. That means, oh my God, the low is going to be 35. That's okay. We'll have to get extra blankets. 52 there and dropping. Jeff, what's the deal, man? What is this, man? Okay, yeah, I'll check my email, Gandalf. No problem, man. Am I looking for a email from him, or is he gonna call or what? You know, probably snow on you later. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, Mother Nature definitely, just does whatever she wants to. I teach the vets about drones. We fly for fun and just decompress. That's cool. That is cool to do, man. Just don't let anybody have too many beers and try to fly a drone, and they'll be going crazy with it. Buzzing people and stuff. It's 76 degrees here right now. I'm jealous. I don't know, but we call this earthquake weather. Why? Is that, you gonna get earthquakes because of that, Jeff? I don't know. I don't know, man. I would rather have anything but those damn flash fires that you guys get, you know. If you come to the Houston area, let me know. Yeah, because he knows a lot of people that can get together and stuff, you know. Is it gonna be cold after it storms here on Sunday? I don't know. Mother Nature was a bitch to me on what? Last week. Yeah, he said that about the snow. Maybe you should try to come to our meetup on the 17th, on the 11th, 12th, and 13th. Yeah, man, because you got a 3-day meetup going on, Devil Dog, that he can meet a lot of people in the area and stuff. You know, some of them might be from the same area he is or in between, you know. That's what's good about doing these kind of lives and stuff, is I like you guys. I like all of you guys because, you know, you're all in different parts of the country and stuff, and we all sit there and brag on everybody else's channel and stuff. So I guess it has something to do with the cold and weather coming together that causes the earthquakes. That's kind of weird. I just know that if if you get the warm front and the cold front and they clash together, then that's what causes a lot of the tornadoes and stuff too. but yeah, I wonder what's the temperature in Death Valley right now? Is it all gonna be weird weather this whole April and stuff, you know? Because I was thinking about going to that Baghdad meetup, but I don't want to go if it's going to be like all cold and stuff. I'll be in Houston for 2 weeks starting the 13th. Oh, you got a huge job for Chevron. That's awesome, man. We like you too, John. Well, thanks, Chris. Thanks. Dude, can you come on the 11th and 12th? Oh, that would be awesome, man. See? I still haven't been able to grow a beard, Eddie. Supposedly it'll be 80s and 90s next week, but next week is not the week that that thing is supposed to be. It's the last week of the month, the 26th, I think, yeah. But yeah, I prefer it to be hot than real cold all the time, you know. Daryl, last year I went on a vacation, and I went to California. I went to the Carrizo Plains to see the wildflower bloom, and they're behind this mountains in this little valley, and there's a little town out there, and it was the king of Chevron, man. This little town, they had you could tell Chevron owned everything, and they had like gas and oil derricks all over the place and stuff. And guess what? The gas was almost $7 in that little town. I was going, that doesn't make sense. You know, you go to Chevron owns all this crap and they charge you that much money for gas. You know, they can afford not to, but it was amazing, you know, because after you had to go through that town to get to the road that went through the pass to get to the other side. And the other side was like a protected wildlife valley and stuff, you know. But on the other side, that little town it was there is all a bunch of Chevron stuff, man. And they own California, man. They are the gas company in California, man. I have a degree in process technology. Cool. Yuki. What are you doing? Come here. You want to see Joanna? Come here. You want to see Joanna? Come here. Come here. Come here. Okay, Joanna Banna. Let me kick some of this wood out of the way. Here you go. Here you go. Say hi, Joanna. Joanna Anna Bobana. Hi, Joanna. Oh, Yuki's warm. I think I'm just gonna hold her. She's so warm. Looks like a baby lion. I'm trying to type and Ruth is up here half on my licking my face. I know it. Sometimes they just come up and bother you, huh? And then if you ignore them, that's when they have to go to the bathroom or something. So you can't really ignore them. You just had a bunch of puppies. How are the puppies? Did you get rid of them all? Devil Dog has some boxer puppies. think he does that in the side, I think. You got rid of them all. It doesn't take much, man. People like those little boxers because they're so cute. They're so cute. A box of puppies, really. We have breeding Boston Terrier. Oh, we've been breeding Boston Terrier for 11 years now. Wow. You got all the papers and all that kind of stuff too. That's pretty neat. And so you probably get a lot of repeat people also, huh? That's pretty cool, man. I gotta go. I promised Steve I'd be on panel on his live. Okay, I'll read your thing as soon as possible there, Gandalf. Promise. Thanks for stopping in, Gandalf, and I'll check it out later if when I get off of here. Yeah, they are dual registered. Cool, man. Gary has 3. Merton and Sue have 2. Hey, Devil Dog, since you hurt your hand, what are you gonna do with your Harley? Just wait till your hand gets good? What was wrong with your hand? It will heal. The bike ain't going nowhere. It will heal. I kind of thought that was the answer, you know. It will heal. The bike ain't going nowhere. Don't ask about the bike. It's not for sale. At least you got a Harley, man. No doubt about it. You know, with the Harley, whatever you paid for it, it's never going to devalue. So, you know, you always get your money back on it. If you keep it running good and stuff, it's always worth money. You heard of the big diesel fire yesterday in Mexico, south of Nogales, about 200 miles south? No, I didn't hear about that, man. What was that? What was something blow up in a factory? That's like real near Marana and stuff. You just keep going south, and you just go south, and you get down to the border. It just seems like if it was a clear day, you could see it, you know. Let me see. I'll be there soon, Gandalf. Joanne did that to me before. I was on the computer and she kept licking my face. It was really weird. You better watch out. You better watch out, Chris. She's gonna get you. She's gonna get you. I've been to Nogales. We used to call it Nogales. Nogales, man. Talk like the Cheech and Chong. Where you go? Where'd you get that? Yes, I got it in Nogales, man. Nogales. And when you go to Nogales, I didn't want to drive, so we parked and we walked over. And it's just like it shows you in the movies and stuff. As soon as you get over there, people want to follow you around. Like a little kid said, "Come on, man, you want to buy a switchblade?" And all this. It starts out like $20. He kept following me all day. At the very end, before I left, he goes, "You want to buy the switchblade?" I go, "How much?" He goes, $5. I said, "Okay, I'll get it for $5." But he wanted to follow you around, and he wanted to sit there and show you where to go and spend your money and all this. And I was like, "No, man, leave me alone. Leave me alone." But yeah, you know, and they say, "Don't drink the water." So we stopped and got something to eat, some tacos or something, and we drank. Well, she drank a soda and I drank a beer. And guess what? I still got sick as hell, man. Went back to the hotel room, and they call it Montezuma's Revenge, I guess. But you get like the chills and you get the poops. You sit there and start throwing up and pooping at the same time and all this stuff. And it's like you couldn't do nothing, man, you know. So you stayed at the hotel for another whole day. And I was like, God, am I ever going to be okay? You know, I go, I'm not Montezuma. Jeez, you know. Okay, Ray. Silent Forgotten said, hey, Ray. Well, I'm probably going to get off here in a minute too, so guess China not get its gas, yeah. I'm probably going to get off of here now because it's already been an hour. It's over an hour, so I see no reason to go to Mexico. The only reason I want to go to Mexico is to fix my teeth and stuff. That's all, man. And that's why I got my passport and all that stuff. You know how people say, man, you better fill out your passport and it's going to take you 4 or 5 months to get it. You know how long it took me to get it? Well, I paid for the extra processing too, but it only took like 7 days for the passport, you know. But it's algodones though, so algodones, you know, look it up. Oh, the other Mexico. Algodones, Mexico, you know, look it up. They have like the highest ratio of people that are dentists, qualified dentists, and make eyeglasses than anybody in the U.S. anywhere, U.S. or Mexico. You know, they just do. So that's pretty dang handy. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get off here and probably fix something to eat, have a beer, kick back, relax, think about the human race. You guys have a good one, man. I appreciate you stopping in, man. And if you stay out of trouble, yep. But you know, too many places, people want to be assholes about it, and then they get in trouble, you know. So you just have to watch that. You're right, though, Ray. Semper Fi, everybody, hoorah! Thank you, Daryl, and all the other people, the new people that came in and stuff. Well, he was the only one, but still, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate you. It was good to meet you out there and all that. Pretty cool. All right, man. You guys have a good one too, man. And we'll get back on here when we find another cool place to show you. All right. Thanks, man. I'll give you guys a second to say goodbye to everybody, and I'll count down from 5 to when I'm about to shut it off. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're welcome, Joanne. Love you. Catch y'all later. Bye-bye.